So how do I deal with my partner's lack of emotional support? Well, that's why we're here. Let's talk about that today. Hey there, I'm Frank DeGrasse. I'm a couples counselor here in beautiful Oahu, Hawaii. And if you've been enjoying my channel, please like and then also subscribe to get all of my weekly videos so that gets to you and you'll be notified when I make some videos. Hey there, I'm so glad you are here with me today. And if you're watching this, chances are you're feeling alone, you're feeling hurt, maybe even emotionally abandoned in your marriage, in your relationship, especially if you've gone through some recent betrayal and it can feel like you are the only person or you can feel like the only person you need emotionally isn't there for you. And if you got little ones in the house, toddlers, kids, teens, you're juggling exhaustion, parenting, and then also the pain all at one time. And so I want to walk with you through 5 powerful principles backed by research and then also share with you real tools to help you get started rebuilding your connection and emotional support even after the betrayal between you and your spouse. So here we go. The first principle is this: emotional safety comes first. This is based on emotional focus therapy and Gottman research, where it says that an emotional safety is the foundation of intimacy. According to Dr. Sue Johnson, couples can't reconnect unless they feel safe expressing their needs without being judged, dismissed, or attacked. You see, emotional safety means being able to share your deepest needs, your hurts, your fears, without being attacked, criticized, or ignored. When emotional safety is missing, even small disagreements can feel threatening and it becomes harder to open up and connect. Rebuilding emotional safety, that takes consistency, not perfection, where both partners learn to stay emotionally present during vulnerable conversations, during these open-ended conversations. So here's what that means. You both need space to feel and express emotions, especially pain, without a fear of escalation and blowing up. Here's a tool I want to share with you. According to Dr. John Gottman, he created a stress-reducing conversation. And this only takes 15 minutes daily to talk about your problem. You're not solving problems, you're talking about them. And it's just listening and validating. So this is a 50-minute ritual, a daily ritual where each partner talks about their day and the other listens and empathizes. There's no fixing, no advice giving, it's just simply understanding. And the goal is to connect as partners, as allies, not problem solvers, so both people can feel heard and supported emotionally. Now, when practiced regularly, it creates a habit of emotional closeness, and it helps rebuild the trust over time. Not overnight, but over time, especially when betrayal has happened between the both of you. The second principle is this: small changes make a big difference. Healing after betrayal doesn't require giant, huge leaps. It begins with noticing and building on what already has been working, even if it's small things. Looking for small positive moments helps shift your mindset from despair to possibility. And when couples focus on what's getting slightly better, it creates that momentum and hope, which is crucial for rebuilding this emotional support between the both of you. And then what research shows, change doesn't happen by rehashing the wrongs. It starts by finding small, successful exceptions, moments when things go a little better, and then building on these successes, these small successes. And this matters because when emotional support is missing, it's easy to focus on everything they don't do right. But when we shift that momentum and start noticing the small things and the small ways that they succeed, it begins to grow. So here's a tool. We call it scaling questions, where you ask each other on a scale of 1 to 10, how emotionally supported did you feel today? And so this invites honest and non-defensive feedbacks, and it highlights the small wins. For example, it was a 4 today, and instead of a 2 because you texted to check in, right? You can ask, what would make it just 1 point better tomorrow from a 4 to a 5? And this keeps goals doable and progress ongoing. Not huge leaps, but the small things that matter. It's do more of what works. If it's one hug or one kind word or one text that helped even a little bit, ask for more of that and then thank them for doing those small things. Again, it's the small things that matter. The third principle is this: speak the need, not just the complaint. When we are hurt, it's easy to lash out with criticism, but that usually pushes our partner further and further away instead of drawing them nearer. Most complaints are really unspoken needs that's in disguise, like the need for closeness, for reassurance, or respect. And by learning to express those deeper needs underneath your frustration, you actually create a pathway for connection instead of conflict. And your partner is more likely to respond with care and not defense. You see, research tells us, according to things like cognitive behavioral therapy, like frustration usually hides a deeper unspoken need. And when we only express the complaint, we never listen, or we miss the need, like, I want to feel more important to you. We never tend to express the deeper needs. In the Gottman method, this is also called soft startups, or softening your startup, where couples who start conversations gently instead of with blame, they're more likely to connect. So here's a practical tool that I'd like to share with you. Actually, the Gottmans do this well. They say this: I feel about what and I need. So like starting a conversation gently lowers your partner's defenses and increases the chance to actually listen and respond with care. So this tool focuses on expressing your own needs and your own feelings without blaming your partner. And this keeps the conversation safe and respectful because it's about you. And over time, using these softened startups consistently reduces conversation tension and creates a more supportive emotional climate in the relationship. Let me give you a few examples. I feel disconnected about how we talk lately, and I need to feel closer to you. Here's another one. I feel overwhelmed about how much I've been carrying the load with the kids lately, and I need to feel like we're a team again, right? So this expresses exhaustion and a longing for partnership without accusing the partner of neglect. Here's another one. I feel anxious when we don't talk I talk after a hard moment, and I need some reassurance that we're okay. You see that? There's three parts there. This gently addresses emotional distance and the need for connection after conflict without blame. I need about what, right? I feel about what, and I need. The fourth principle is repair builds trust. Trust isn't rebuilt by avoiding mistakes. It's rebuilt by how we respond after we mess up. Every time you circle back and say, let's talk about what just happened. When you do that, you're creating a repair moment that strengthens connection. And these are small emotional repairs, right? And that tells your partner, I care enough to make things right. And it builds safety and confidence in the relationship over time. Research shows that betrayal damages trust, but repair builds it back slowly and consistently, according to Dr. John Gottman, and says that healthy couples make frequent repair attempts even within the argument. You see, that means a lot. It's not about being perfect. It's about saying, I was wrong. Can I try this again? Or how can I be there for you right now? Here's a tool I want to share with you, according to John Gottman. It's called repair phrases. There are phrases like, can I try that again? Or they came out wrong. Let's do that over. Right? That helps stop escalating conflict, and it opens the door to deeper connections. They act as emotional brakes. That signals that you don't want to just reconnect and win. You want to repair. See, over time, repair phrases regularly teaches both partners that it's safe to have conflict because you know how to come back together. So here's three from repair phrases, right? You can use any one of these three or make up your own that sounds alike. Like, that came out wrong. Can I try that again? Or I can see how that hurts you. Or what do you need from me right now? Those are great repair phrases. Principle number 5 is focus forward, not backward. Staying stuck on past hurts keeps you reliving pain instead of creating new positive experiences together. And when you shift your attention to the kind of relationship you want, you begin to notice and then reinforce behaviors that move you toward the future. This forward focus builds hope and motivation because you're working towards a concrete, closer relationship rather than just avoiding more hurt. Over time, imagining and celebrating small steps toward your shared vision helps you become more connected and resilient. In solution-focused brief therapy, couples grow faster when they focus on the future that they want instead of the past that they regret. In cognitive behavioral therapy, it reinforces that what we focus on, we tend to reinforce. So here's the hope. You don't have to fix everything at once. You just need to start shaping the direction that you're moving in and moving in this direction together. I want to share with you a practical tool. It's called the miracle question. The question goes like this. If you woke up tomorrow and emotional support was exactly what you wanted and how you wanted it, how would it be different? Right? And what would be different? The miracle question invites you to paint a clear, vivid picture of your ideal relationship. It moves you from abstract wishing into actionable imagination. You're going to be describing your miracle day, what it will look like, and then you're going to begin to uncover specific moments and behaviors that matter the most to the both of you. Then choose one small action from that miracle question, that vision that you created to try this week, and it makes the miracle feel achievable, not overwhelming. This practice rewires your focus towards possibility and keeps your collaborative stance between each other moving in the same direction. Now choose one small thing from that miracle question, the envisioning process, from that picture, and then try it this week. And I know this is going to be hard. Why? Because rebuilding emotional support after betrayal, it feels like pushing a heavy boulder uphill, but it's possible. With small steps, honest communication, and a lot of grace and patience between each other, you can get there. My encouragement to you is to keep showing up, keep being honest, keep choosing to heal one moment at a time. So if this video has helped you, please like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs that encouragement today. And I hope this helps. Remember this, you are not alone, and your marriage isn't beyond repair. So enjoy life.